Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with the new horror pack for May. May is actually the month of my birthday, so I really hope that because it is my birthday month, I get some cool or interesting stuff. Some stuff I like, maybe. Hopefully. Maybe not another copy of The Grudge. Uh, and I've also got some stuff here for DVD, Blu-ray updates, but I'll get to that stuff in just a moment. Okay, that's not the opened end. Wait, no. No, this is the open end. Alright. Start with the first one. The Grudge 3. You know, like how I said, I hope I don't get The Grudge again, and I completely forgot they made a third American Grudge. The Chosen. You know, I read that I read one of the hints that said child stealing demons usually don't get this biblical, and I was hoping, please, please don't let it be The Chosen, because I saw The Chosen. I saw it on Netflix about a month ago, and it was one of the worst things I'd ever watched on Netflix. Okay, finally something I haven't seen. Um, let's see. Critics are clamoring. This is a gripping thriller about black magic and witchery. Calls it an excellent film, and you must see it at all costs. Mary harbors a dark history but must confront her past when a hunter with magical powers is assigned to capture and kill her son, and it is a terrifying cat and mouse game. Uh, Continues as locals begin to die at the hands of an unknown life force. At least I haven't heard of this. It's Outcast from 2011, I think, is when it's from, or 2009. Yeah, Outcast. I haven't seen that, so they got one thing okay, and you know what? I'm not even gonna complain. I'm literally not going to complain about this one at all. It's Insidious Chapter 2. Not going to complain at all because I really liked Insidious 2. I really liked the first two Insidious movies. The third one really wasn't that good, but this month's pack was extremely weak, and it bothers me that I get. Honestly, I think this might be the worst pack I've ever gotten, at least in my opinion. Um, and it's just like I said, one of the worst at least in my personal opinion, horror packs I've ever received, and I happened to get it on the month of my birthday. Um, I don't know. I'm 100% sure going to sell the Grudge 3. I still have the first other two Grudge movies just sitting here, still in the plastic from the last 2 months. So I'm definitely going to sell those. I don't know. I mean, as much as I absolutely just with a passion hated The Chosen, I think I just might throw it in my collection because it's just another movie to take a spot in the collection, in the old collection. I don't think I'll ever watch it again because I watched it on Netflix and I could not care any less about the movie. It honestly felt like a cheap ripoff of Sinister, and honestly, in my opinion, Sinister was a really bad movie in the first place. So why would you want to rip off a really bad movie and then throw in stuff from Insidious in there? I'll hold on to Insidious because I liked Insidious 2. It's probably one of my favorite modern horror sequels. It really kind of stepped things up a notch. It's not as like the movies are pretty overhyped. The Insidious movies are. I've seen the first three in theaters. I don't plan on seeing the fourth one because the third one was extremely weak and it just fizzled out, in my opinion. I will hold on to this. I will put this in the collection because why the hell not? But it seems like we got nothing but supernatural horror films this month, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't like supernatural horror films because there are some very great supernatural horror films out there. A couple of them I'm going to touch upon, like one or two that I'm going to touch upon in my well, not one or two, but one of them I'm going to touch upon in my DVD Blu-ray collection update, which I'm gonna do in this same video I'm gonna do here in just a second. But as much as I like supernatural horror films, I just gotta say, Horror Pack, you guys gotta maybe give a bit of variety. I mean, as far as I can tell, The Outcast is a supernatural horror film. I know this is a supernatural horror film. I know The Chosen is a supernatural horror film. I know The Grudge 3 is a supernatural horror film. I know all the Grudge movies are supernatural horror films, and I don't care for any of the Grudge movies. Now, I'm not going to say that this pack isn't worth the $20 that I spend on it every month, because the products in it, even though I do not like them, the films that I receive, even though I do not like those films, and I don't would ever never justify spending more than like maybe $1 on some of these films, they do retail for decent prices that do at least meet or exceed the cost of the actual box the box every month. So I'm not gonna absolutely just say that you shouldn't subscribe, because it's still worth it, and it's still a good way to beef up your collection. But like I said, The Chosen was really bad, and I'm still on the fence of whether or not I want to keep this, because I had a bad feeling I was going to get this, and then I did. That's it for the horror pack for May. Let's hope that the horror pack for June is better. Then I got some other stuff that I picked up while out in the past few days. I got, which there are some of these did come with digital copies, which I will probably be selling these off. Somebody told me about a group where people sell digital copies on Google Plus, and as much as I hate that it's on Google Plus, because I know nothing about Google Plus, I still have heard that it is a very big community, so I'm going to try and sell them on there. But I got Saw, the entire series. I only owned the first like two, so I figured why not get like all of them, because I do like at least Saw 1 and 2. 5 was pretty good. Was pretty good overall. 6 was kind of fun. It's a bad movie. 4 I don't remember much of, and 3 I don't remember much of either. And I didn't see the final chapter, but I figured it's only like $7, and I'm paying $7 for each of them. So, well, $7, so I'm only paying like $1 for every entry in the series, and it's not all crammed onto one disc, which I really like. It's like the first one actually is just Saw, and then they got the two sequels, and then the two sequels, which I really think is a nice way of doing it without packing them all onto one disc. So it's a good little set for about $7. I would definitely say if you want to, this is another good one if you want to kind of beef up your collection, to give it a quick little boost. This is definitely one to get if you don't own any of the Saw movies. The two Blu-rays I got were Seven, which features Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, directed by directed by David Fincher, who directed Fight Club. I really love David Fincher's films, and this is definitely his. His at least when it comes to the horror genre, this is probably his masterpiece. I haven't seen Gone Girl. I've heard some stuff about Gone Girl. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't got the chance to see that one yet. But it was only like $7, and it's got like 4 audio commentaries, which that is very, very cool, as well as extended scenes, additional scenes, alternate endings, all kinds of really cool stuff, which is very, 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 very cool for only $7. And I got Predator 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. This came with a digital copy as well of both of the movies, which I'm gonna sell that as well. I already owned the second Predator film. I didn't own the first one, but I like the second one. The first one is definitely the best, but the second one's really pretty underrated personally. But I figured since I didn't own either of them, I would buy this set for $7, because I already owned like 2 copies of the second one already, and 0 copies of the first one, so now I own 3 copies of the second one. And today I got some mail, as well as the horror pack. I got this SS Hell Pack set, which contains 3 Nazi-exploitation films, all on their own discs. We got SS Experiment Love Camp, SS Girls, and SS Camp Women's Hell. Don't know much about any of these. I just know that I got this set from a guy in a horror marketplace group on Facebook, and it shipped really fast. He shipped this thing out on Saturday, and it is Tuesday, and I got it, which that's very, very cool. Shipped pretty fast, and like, I don't know much about this. I do know that this set and the second volume set, which has Gestapo's Last Orgy, which in my opinion is probably one of the best Nazi-exploitation films, but I know that this set goes for around $50 used, and I got it for like $50 like new and used, which I think that's really like really expensive, considering that when these sets came out they were only like $20, 25 bucks. But this I got this for $20 with free shipping, which is very, very cool, very nice. I'm happy to be able to put some more Nazi-exploitation films in my collection. I don't have a super big Nazi-exploitation collection, but I will be happy to put these in the collection. I know that the second set, which has Gestapo's Last Orgy in it, which is a set I want to get, it is going for like $100, anywhere from like $80 to $100 right now, which is really, really ridiculous. Considering you could get Gestapo's Last Orgy on its own on DVD for $24, which is still a little ridiculous. Even though I do like the film, I wouldn't pay that much for it. The same guy that was selling this was selling Gestapo's Last Orgy for $8, and I was like, oh, give me Gestapo's Last Orgy in the Hell Pack for like make it $30, because it was gonna be 28, but I figured I'd give him an extra 2 just to be that guy. And the guy told me that Gestapo's Last Orgy was actually on hold for somebody else, which was a damn shame because I really, really wanted it, but what are you going to do? And finally, on to the big thing, which I was very happy about picking up today. It is the Blu-ray of The Witch. The Witch was a horror film from early this year, late last year. I honestly say that it's a film from 2015 because it was released at the Sundance Film Festival. It had its premiere at Sundance in 2015, but everybody else that I tell that to, they're like, no man, it was wide released in 2016. Everybody saw it in 2016, and I'm like, and I sit there and I think, so you're telling me that if a film came out in the 70s and it was screened once and then it got a wide release in 2015, it would be a film from 2015? Because that's basically the same kind of logic you're using when saying that it's not a film from that year when it initially premiered. But whatever, I'm not going to argue about that. The Witch was a really, really cool movie, and I got it for like $14. It's a very, very, very good release. It has audio commentary with the director, as well as some stuff about the folklore behind that they based the film upon. They have a Q&A panel that they did in Salem, Massachusetts. But yeah, no, I really, really like this film, and I definitely recommend you pick it up. It's a very, very creepy, very well made film. And in this Blu-ray of it has the audio commentary with the director, which I will watch it. I will watch it with the audio commentary one of these days because I feel like it's one of those movies that probably has interesting little facts and tidbits about it. But yeah, The Witch. And that is it for my Blu-ray DVD update, as well as the unboxing of the May horror pack. Anyway, guys, I'm Biscuit Boo 69, signing off. Peace.